pizza! Hi, I'm Stacy, and in this video we're going to go through how to make a great pizza dough recipe. Let's get started. First, we actually want to get the yeast all spun up and excited. They've been in hibernation for too long here. We're going to add a half a teaspoon of sugar, a tablespoon of active dry yeast, and about 1/3 of a cup of water. Now we're going to need a little more for the recipe, but I'm going to pour this in. We want that water at about 105, 110 degrees Fahrenheit. We need that so that it gets nice and bubbly. It wakes those yeast up. So we're going to slur this around, and in about 10 minutes max, you'll have this nice and bubbly. We'll get started once it starts bubbling. Okay, the yeast is now bubbling, and so we need to go ahead and start mixing up our dough. So we're going to go ahead and put the dough hook in, and we'll get started adding the other ingredients. First, we're going to add an extra third, one more third, of a cup of water. We'll leave that last third just in case we need it. We'll go ahead, we'll put in olive oil, one teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 cup of cornmeal, 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm going to have to mix this in with a spatula here. Just get all that into the dough hook here. Now I'm going to add in 1 cup of bread flour. I think of pizza dough as bread, but yeah, it does need that bread flour in there. So that we can get incorporated. There we go. Fill that in. And get all that added in. We may have to use our spatula again and scrape down the sides, get all that flour in. Okay, good. I have to stir. I'm going to add in, we still have the rest of our 1 cup of all-purpose flour here. Add this in and see how much of this we can get added in. We don't want the dough to break apart too much. We do want to get the rest of this flour incorporated, and it will take some time having this dough hook knead that flour in. If we do get a little bit more than necessary, it's not a problem. We've got some water. We can kind of loosen that dough back up. So, let's see. There we go. That looks great on that dough hook. Let's keep adding in. Alright, we'll just keep repeating here. We keep adding dough and having the dough hook knead that in. You may have to alternately turn up the speed here just to get it all incorporated. It's starting to fling apart here, so we're going to put a little bit more water in. Sometimes this happens just depending upon the humidity of the day. It might need a little more water, a little less flour. So to keep that, the important thing is you want to get all this flour in, but you need to keep making sure that it is staying as a dough ball. So let's go ahead and add some more. We're still working towards our 2nd cup of flour here. The great thing is we're letting the mixer do the kneading for us. No need to break this out onto a board with flour and beat on it. No, the mixer can do that all for us, which is great. We just have to be cognizant of what we do next, whether it's add water or flour. There we go. I'm starting to see this come off the dough hook, so I'm going to add some more water in here. Good. That looks great. A little bit more water. Keep that all as a ball. Just a ton, not really a ton. Maybe a third, a cup of flour left in here. Let's see. So we can get a little bit more in there. Looks like I'm going to have to put a little bit more water in. So just pour the tiniest bits in. You see it come back together. And there is the last of the flour. Good. Let's see if I can get this incorporated. And looks like I'm going to need to add just a little bit of water. There we go. I've got just, I don't know, maybe an eighth of a cup left off of this 1 cup of flour. And that is a beautiful dough ball right there. Right, now we're going to put this into a prepared oiled bowl. Now I happen to use a spray cooking olive oil because it's pizza. I mean, olive oil is like the tradition versus a canola oil. So put that in here, take the dough hook off. That ball of dough is just clumped to this dough hook beautifully. All right, so we're going to take this dough, we're going to put it in here. Now, if you have extra olive oil, you need to kind of swirl it around. If you don't have enough, let's add some more. You want to make sure that this dough ball is completely oiled. I always tend to have a little extra in my bowl, so we don't want it to get a skin while it's growing or inflating in size here. All right, so now that the dough is oiled, we're going to go ahead and put this into a bread proofer for about 1.5 to 2 hours, or double in size. All right, so it's been about 2 hours. As you can see, our dough has doubled in size. So it is ready for us to make into pizza. Now, as you can surmise, that's an awfully big pizza. We're going to cut it in half and make 2 pizzas out of it. I'll reach in and grab this dough, and I'm just going to kind of eyeball it, and there we are. Now, I'm going to place the dough in the middle here on these copper sheets. These copper sheets are great. I know you've seen them at different stores. It's kind of like those copper pans, but these are great because you can put the pizza directly on your oven rack or on your grill, which is where I'm going to be making mine tonight. And so this allows us to top everything on the pizza before putting it into the grill. So I'm just going to press my pizza dough out, get it all nice and relatively thin here. Now it's going to be kind of an odd shape. It's not cylindrical or round. It's not circular. There we go. And so I want to make sure I get this thinner. I don't want it to be too bunched up in places. And we're good. Now I've got some pizza sauce I've made. You can catch that in another video. And I'm going to pour that right on here and just spread it around. You don't need too much sauce. You just need to kind of lightly coat it. But don't worry, any leftover sauce you can save for later, or dip your pizza into sauce if you like doing that. Right. Just a little bit more here. And we are good. Awesome. Great. All right, and so now I'm going to top with some mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. And just kind of sprinkle it on there. Don't need to, again, you don't have to coat this too much, but it looks great. I kind of want to get it all on, the cheese all on that sauce, so it gets all gooey. All right, and then for us, we're going to make pepperoni pizzas. You can put any toppings you want on here. I've done garlic, I've done roasted red peppers, I've put kind of like a supreme pizza or a garbage pizza where you just kind of put everything you can think of on there. But it's all up to you which way you'd like to do it, because you can have whatever pizza you'd like. All right, now our pizza is topped, and I'm gonna go take this out to the barbecue grill, which we've got preheated to about 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, we've got this off the grill, and the great thing with these copper mats, again, you just slide this right on off, and it's ready to cut. So that's what I'm gonna do. So feel free, slice and enjoy.
Thanks for watching the pizza dough recipe. If you're interested in the pizza sauce to go on the pizza dough, click the box right here. Also, if you like the video, please click like and subscribe to the channel so that you know when new recipes arrive twice a week.